Hi, I'm Parra Vivas, and I talk about simple, healthy mental habits and the inner world behind my books. Do authors really do everything themselves? Well, when I decided to write my first book, I trust my inner voice. I didn't really know what was behind the scenes, what it was going to happen next. I was really following my inner voice, and I was following what was the next step in my journey. And today, after 2 years, almost 3 years of being an author, I believe I figured out for me, because I keep learning and I keep changing things, but I believe I am in a certain point in my career as an entrepreneur that I know what I am really doing finally. So all content creation, the emails that I write every week, Manifest Mondays, I love to do that. I write them from my heart. And of course, all the books that I write, that I am working on books. Authors always are working on books, because that's supposed to be an author. You keep creating content. You keep creating new books, because readers want to hear from you, and I wanted to create more for you because I know what you need. And all the content creation, I do that. And of course, I have softwares that help me with the editing process. I use Grammarly, for example, for grammar, helping me with how the sentences should flow. And I also have human editors. So here is what authors do. We usually hire or outsource editors. For example, if you want to have a book, we hire somebody who is going to design the cover. One thing that I wanted to comment was about quantum gratitude. When I decided to do quantum gratitude, I really wanted something different on the cover, and I hired illustrator who focused on children's books, and she accepted the challenge, but it was difficult at the beginning for her because she just focused on cartoons, faces and children's stuff. But I knew she could come out with something like this, because inside the quantum gratitude is this little girl who is playing with a butterfly, and I wanted that playfulness, and I love butterflies and flowers, so I wanted something different. So I knew this was going to be a challenge for her, but I knew she was going to come out with something beautiful. I had the idea, but I wasn't sure really what I wanted. So it was a back and forth process, but it was really, I love it. And this is the proof copy that I got from Amazon, but it's just beautiful inside. I love it, and I love my journal. Somebody asked me the other day, how you do everything, because they know I homeschool my children, and I am an entrepreneur, I am writing, because like I said, authors always they're working on the next book. They're always working on the next book, because those are our products. So, well, for me, the tool that I use, and I teach about it in my programs, is your calendar. My calendar. If it's not in my calendar, it's not gonna get done. Even little things. For example, the other day I had to enroll my children in this class, and I needed to look with them with classes they wanted. They do, even though I homeschool them, they go to these like crafts and stuff like that on Fridays. So what we did was I scheduled in my calendar a meeting with my kids to find out the classes, everything, because otherwise I will forget. Honestly, there is so many things going on, so I will forget and things won't get done. So I am very organized with my calendar, and I teach people and women, because we have so many things going on, to do that. And if you found this helpful, you can subscribe to my weekly emails. Manifest Mondays is a short email with inspiration on what I'm going through, and also what are things that are going on in the world. Because one of the things what I do is I study science of economics, so I am obsessed with, well, not obsessed, but I really like macroeconomics, and but also not to talk about what is going on, but how you can take that down so it doesn't affect you. Like, it could make you fearful, but also, what if you do switch that to faith? So on my Manifest Mondays is a weekly email that I work on it on the weekends, and it's from my heart to you. I always share some teaching, but also some action, things that you can do, and I know little habits that you can implement right away. So you can subscribe to that Manifest Mondays. The link is going to be in the description below, and thank you so much. I will see you next time.